You know, yeah, spooky. But all...
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator.
What are you talking about?
The detonator.
I thought you'd bring it.
You were supposed to bring it.
Yeah, right.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
What the hell?
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest. They're gonna be here soon. Just stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Bam, bam, thank you, man.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit. We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Hold it! Max, Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
Alex?
Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Let's get the hell out of here.
We'll be fine. Just take it easy.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plant. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you. Feet first and lying down. Bring it out.
A letter on the desk caught my eye. I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, "Vinny, you're in charge of this one," unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You all right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in!
There we go.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go, or no!
Yo!
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia,
Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great...
V-head junkies could go off without a warning.
My lord,
I had to be
there is-
careful.
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment you met, upon that distant forest path, there has been some... There he is! Lady, I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
Why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I would rather die.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for living. My lord, I am your lawful sister.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
Flash. Get him! It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Flash.
I'd found Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Get him! Told you.
God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen.
I thought it was a bomb.
Hey, Think I'm dead. Think I'm dead.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first. The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire. Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. Black.
Shit with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to be there.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr. There was a key on the table.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun. The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Gonidi, this Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large. Turn around, walk away, blow town. That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger-happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged. Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover. The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder. The whole building was rigged with explosives.
What the?
Oh no!
What the hell?
A beaten-up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Woden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Someone had left a letter on the counter. There was a key on the shelf. Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagniti was his usual self, all talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing he could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
NYPD! NYPD! Surrender or be
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt off.
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead.
It's coming. It's coming.
no, don't shoot. I...
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's...
Oh! There he is.
Oh!
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
What?
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
This week on Address Unknown. I don't want to go there. It's the next day. But that's what it is. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. You can speak here. It says, "Mirrors are more fun than television." That's mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this. Just don't ask me how. And no, but nonsense works at this. Like it.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
Vinny Gognitti, Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my God! Oh God, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gognitti bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat. A crumpled letter lay on Gognitti's desk. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gognitti had been living in more fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho. Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors, ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. Somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens, the city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gognitti made his move.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
I can hear him. Ready? Keep your guns pointed at the door. There!
Open, goddammit! Pain! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Ah! Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood!
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me. Take me in a whole minute to freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be read at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence, and Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino. The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about. Books on the occult had been piled on the table. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portus. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
What the hell?
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood, a mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal, your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliche. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliche when it's happening to you.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all! Secrets living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end of time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Finally went down. I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
Standby, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat, 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started. I was still in the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day, smell of freshly mowed lawns, sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? Show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center. What the hell? Something ugly had been
Yeah, this is DJ Professor K, baby. The master of mayhem, know what I'm saying? Bring you another Tokyo Underground pirate radio broadcast from Jet Set Radio. I'm gonna bust into your head through your cute little ears and blow your mind with my sexy voice and out-of-sight sounds. Those of you prone to nosebleeds should keep those tissues handy, suckers. Tokyo is being oppressed by the Rokkaku Group, a mega enterprise headed by Rokkaku Goji. Rokkaku is using his money and influence to mess with everything, industry, society, and even our culture. And he's even got his eyes set on City Hall. Lately, Rokkaku's been shaking down the government, passing that Rokkaku law crap, even buying off the police department. This law ain't nothing but garbage. It's just some selfish little punk's way of trying to show he's a big man. Rokkaku and his gang are trying to stomp out our culture left and right. They don't give a rip about our rights. All they care about is profit. And some spineless fools have already become flunkies in their diabolical scheme. You better believe they're listening on this broadcast. But even in all this heat, there's a group of young kids who've been tearing up the streets. I'm talking about the Rudies. These kids have set out to bury Tokyo in graffiti, and now they're all wrapped up in their own little territorial tug-of-wars. The hottest team at the moment is the GGs. There's Yo-Yo, a guy who'll blow your mind with silver tongue, and Gung, a real cool lady who leads a trail of broken hearts wherever she goes. And let's not forget their leader, a self-styled genius that goes by the name of Korn. These three ain't your garden variety street punk. Know what I'm saying? Lately, Tokyo's been on one bad trip. The attack on the record store in Chuo Street, prowlers in Dogenzaka Hill, lowlifes spreading vicious rumors, the mysterious blackout on 99th Street. And who should be following them around but the Rokkaku Group's watchdog, the Rokkaku Police. With the Rokkaku Expo just around the corner, the crackdowns are only getting tighter. My heart ain't pounded like this since my first date. I was so nervous, know what I'm saying? I forgot to wear my underwear, baby. This ain't the time to be sitting around sipping afternoon tea. Game's gonna start soon, and y'all gonna be the one making the plays. Yo, all right. Let's get this party started. I'll be your audience, so let's see what you got. Someone done stole the goddess of the streets, the statue at Dogenzaka Hill. I bet the punks who did this are the same ones who are spreading all them nasty rumors. Cover Dogenzaka Hill in graffiti and flush out those rumor-spreading scumbags. Time to flush out those rumor-spreading punks. Give them my regards.
Place your bets.
HQ to all squads. Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of Dogenzaka Hill. All squads investigate immediately.
Hey!
Yo, the Rokkaku Group's dogs just showed up, and they probably ain't looking for your autographs. Let's use those pretty white shirts and do some serious artwork. This is Shibuya Terminal, the city's biggest non-stop dance party. Let's hit this joint and cover up that freaky-looking graffiti. Damn! It's Poison Jam! I can't believe they're showing their ugly faces in broad daylight. Shame on them. Are they the ones behind all this? Yo, kid. Yo, kid.
HQ to all squads. There are reports of youths skating near Shibuya Terminal. All units in the area, please investigate. Repeat, all units.
Yo, kid.
Why is it so hard for you to catch a few little punks? Hurry up and arrest them!
The station feared and revered by both man and beast. Jet Set Radio, citizens of the underworld. This is your king speaking. Stop what you're doing and listen up. Seems that Poison Jam's graffiti contains a lethal poison, makes people laugh themselves to death. They followed up their performance at Shibuya Terminal with encores at Chuo Street and in Rakaku Dai Heights. Those Poison Jam punks got as much attitude as they are ugly. And Poison Jam has been heating up the streets with their rivalry with the queens of 99th Street. Rapid 99! These ladies hate seafood with a passion and fight with those fish-faced fools. Poison Jam, like cats and dogs. If you can find them out there in the streets, they might slip you some information. And then there's Hayashi, the Rokaku police force's own personal version of hell on earth. I mean, even his own partner is afraid of him, because when he loses it, there ain't no telling who he'll shoot at. I mean, he's crazy. Check this out. Just the other day, he freaked out and trashed a patrol car. And why, you may ask? Because one of his subordinates went to buy him his favorite mint candy and came back with coffee flavored instead. What's up with this fool? This is Chuo Street, the heart of Tokyo's entertainment district. Now get out there and bury Poison Jam's nasty graffiti and paint.
transmission to HQ. We have acquired the target and are commencing attack.
The streets are turning into a demilitarized zone. I don't think them combat vehicles have to obey traffic signs. Take out them nasty iron behemoths.
Hey, you little punks!
Looks like those little beast dudes have arrived. Please don't feed the animals. This is Rokkaku-dai Heights, an abandoned hill that time forgot. Poison Jam's always prowling around here. Bury it in graffiti and put the smackdown on Poison Jam. This is 99th Street, the city's hottest nightlife scene, centering around Benton Tower. Here is just one bloody showdown after another, because it's where the mafia kingpins keep their offices. And there's been some bad stuff going down lately, ever since the mysterious power outage. And Rapid 99 seems to have made this their home. All right, my people, it's time to give 99th Street a new paint job. Well, I guess it just takes a little persuasion to get info from the queens at 99th Street. Adding new dimension to your life every day in a stylish and funky way. Jet Set Radio! The GGs defeated Rapid 99 and forced him to fess up about the whereabouts of Poison Jam's hideout. And wouldn't you know it, it's in the Tokyo Underground sewage facility. I hear the entrance is in Rokkaku-dai Heights. The sewers are as tricky and twisted as my ex-girlfriend, and twice as smelly. Who's funky, y'all? Careful not to lose track of the exit, or you'll be left for the master. Huh? You don't know what the master is? Oh, no hurry. You'll be meeting him soon enough, whether you like it or not. Well, from what I heard, Poison Jam's got a boss, and anyone who can organize those fellas has got to be one mean dude. Probably loves fish, too. Now remember, the sewers are Poison Jam's home turf, and I don't think they like strangers up in their house, you know what I'm saying? There's got to some switches around here to open the gate to Poison Jam's hideout. Find the switches, get that gate open. Now the gate to the underworld is open. It's probably not a good idea to knock.
Let's all get together and...
The station that's so smooth, your ears won't even know what hit them. Jet Set Radio! The GGs have penetrated into the Tokyo underground sewage facility and crashed Poison Jam's little sewer party. Their boss, Q, got away, but it was obviously Poison Jam who kidnapped the statue. Now why'd they go and do a thing like that? Whoa! This just in. GG's member, Yo-Yo, has just disappeared. No ransom note, no threatening phone calls, nothing. I mean, what's going on here? In other news today, the new team, the Noise Tanks, just arrived on the scene and are flexing some serious muscle. Word is that the Noise Tanks are a bunch of cyborgs. They all got mechanical bodies and whatnot. And the Immortals, who used to control the skyscraper district, just got their butts handed to them by the Noise Tanks and had to give up their turf. The Noise Tanks are bringing one street team after another under their control, and pretty soon they're gonna be running wild all over the city. You gotta be a fool to think this ain't got nothing to do with Yo-Yo's little disappearance. Rough up those Immortals a little, and they might help you unravel this mystery. This right here is the skyscraper district in Pharaoh Park, an open-air garden built by some rich Egyptian dude living in Tokyo, and the holy sanctuary of the Immortals. Do me a favor, give the Immortals nasty graffiti a facelift.
Kill them all!
Just the other day, the love shockers of Hikage Street were mixing it up with the Noise Tank's new toadies, the Immortals. Let's go do something about all that ugly Immortal graffiti. It's the Rokaku Police Special Terror Team. Looks like they're here to clean up all the garbage in the streets. Watch your back. Make sure you don't get taken out with the trash. Unload that beautiful paint of yours in those lifeless machines.
Captain, adjustments are still being made. We don't know how stable it is. Shut up and stay out of my way. If I say it's okay, then it's okay. Got it? This is just the beginning.
Run away, little bugs. Go cry to your mamas. With the Noise Tanks controlling the Immortals, they've managed to spread their turf all the way out here. Bury all the Immortals graffiti in your own paint.
Aerial Squadron to HQ. We have acquired the target and are commencing attack.
You got to take out those Rokaku Police vermin.
Hey, you! You!
Watch out, or else they'll turn you into one of their own. Spray the backs of those embalmed punks. The Immortals are tearing up Highway Zero. You're on the radio show that your parents, the PTA, and the FBI don't want you to hear. Jet Set Radio! The GGs fell for the Immortals' trap, hook, line, and sinker, baby. The Immortals sure played it smooth. I mean, who would have thought that Yo-Yo would turn on his friends? Guess maybe they are royalty after all. GGs have been hauled off to the future site of the Rukaku Expo Stadium, located just off 99th Street. The members of the Noise Tanks have just jacked into the power supply of the stadium, which is being built for the Rukaku Expo. I got a bad feeling that something wicked's about to go down. Hold your seats, kiddies. And now everybody's favorite extreme sport, the game where everyone risks their lives for a shot at street stardom. Death Ball! And yours truly, DJ Professor K, will bring you the action with live coverage from the future site of the Tokyo Rukaku Expo Stadium. Let the games begin, baby. First up, we have those hard-headed bikers, the Doom Riders versus the GGs. The GGs win! The Doom Riders have been knocked out cold. Can't collect insurance in hell, boys. Time for round deuce. The bringers of the 7 plagues, the Immortals, versus the GGs, back for more. Yeah, the GGs win! Those dried up punks ain't got no guts. I guess after 5,000 years, they ain't got no brains left either, know what I'm saying? Now for round trade. The missionaries of love and death. The Love Shaka versus... Oh, wouldn't you know it? The GGs again. All right now, the GGs have finally started to slow down. That's got to be a part of the Noise Tank's game plan. Oh no! The game's been interrupted. They've been surrounded by the Rukaku police. Man, who called these fools? These party crashers are messing everything up. It would be nice if the police were just here to watch, but no! They forced their way right into the game. Oh man, I hope the Rudies don't blow it by losing their heads and running away.
Someone was kind enough to let me know you're here. Now's my chance to take care of you once and for all. This time I'm prepared, so don't think it'll go down like last time. Resistance is futile, you little guinea pigs. Just accept your fate. Don't try any funny business either. It's already getting late.
The Rukaku police's terror drone showed up again. Get rid of them for good this time, man, I'm telling you.
Guinea pigs? What was I thinking?
Ha, cool. Those things ain't nothing but scrap metal now. The station that'll teach you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. Jet Set Radio! Now, class, open your books to page 32. Yo-Yo's gutsy plans got messed up by those idiot Rukaku police. Has that backstabber Yo-Yo been trying to take down the GGs from the get-go? The Noise Tanks look pissed. They must have fried some circuits, because now they're rioting in the streets. Is there anyone out there who can stop those rampaging machines? There's the bell, and it looks like the competitors are already good to go in a concrete arena. Tell you what to do. Just run into them and take them out. The roars of the ancient dragons still echo throughout the playgrounds of the heavens. Sky Dinosaurian Square. Now, according to Poison Jam's info, Yo-Yo is biding his time up there. Go find him. Time to kick some booty, y'all. Defeat that traitor, Yo-Yo.
Hey.
super bass, outer space, in your face, baby. Jet Set Radio. We're kicking it live, even in the furthest reaches of the galaxy. And to all you aliens out there, I know you're planning to invade us. Whenever you're ready, just bring it on, suckers. Yo-Yo's real identity was nothing but a noise tank in disguise. And check this out. Those noise tanks were cyborgs created by Rokaku. It seems they kidnapped Yo-Yo and built a fake one to try and destroy the GGs. And since the Rokaku police couldn't take care of the Rudies on their own, the Rokaku group is sending the Golden Rhinos, their own little secret special forces group, to tear up the streets. The Golden Rhinos are a group of highly trained assassins brought together by Rokaku Goji, the ringleader of the Rokaku group and Tokyo's current mayor. Hayashi has been kicked out of his useless police organization. He's got to be freaking out by now. The noise tanks have been wiped out. But now, the gang that got implanted with noise tanks' brainwashing chip is after the GGs. Where in the world could the real Yo-Yo be? Defeat the Golden Rhino goons and find Yo-Yo! Yo!
All right.
The Immortals have arrived! They say they're immortal, but I think they're already brain dead. I mean, they don't know when to quit.
Soon, when the timer runs out, this building will go kaboom! Fools, you continue to cling to the sad notions of camaraderie and friendship, and because of it, your pitiful little lives will end in a grand display of fireworks.
The Golden Rhinos have planted a time bomb somewhere in the fortified residential zone. First, spray the blue device and stop that timer.
If you are hearing this tape, that means that you have somehow managed to deactivate all of the blue devices. How interesting. Let's see how well you fare a second time.
Heads up! You got Golden Rhinos incoming! I guess they didn't like you messing with the timers. Take them all out!
Let's all get together and move some. Get together and move. Who's the man? And move some. Let's all get together.
Jet Set Radio! Whether you chilling in your couch or in your coffin, don't forget to tune us in to keep you company! The GGs finally found and rescued the real Yo-Yo! I think. He had heard a rumor on the streets about the Golden Rhinos and tried to find them by himself, and ended up getting caught. Now I'm the star at the top of their black list, cause I gave you the lowdown on them. This is the first time I've been on top since the burping contest in elementary school. This time I've got nothing to say except it's time to get my running shoes on. And now I hear some freak that looks a lot like Beat is showing his face all over Tokyo, even for someone who likes to play a little dress up. Ain't that a bit weird? He's running around spraying some crazy graffiti. Does he have any connection to the Golden Rhino? If the Golden Rhinos are allowed to romp through the streets like this, Tokyo's done for. Somebody stop them.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
The Golden Rhinos have thrown Chuo Street into panic. Take down that twisted punk. Golden Rhinos have turned Highway Zero into a sea of flames. Take down that pyromaniac. Hey, listen up. The Golden Rhinos are here. They in here. Listen up, fools. I'm gonna keep broadcasting as long as I can. The Golden Rhinos brought in some sort of strange-looking machine. What is that thing? Shut that damn thing off.
People of Tokyo, people of the world, konnichiwa, ni hao, and good evening. This is DJ Big Goji bringing you a special broadcast of supreme culture, Rokaku Bonsai Radio. To start off the night, I would like to proudly announce that, while it was a little behind schedule, the Rokaku Expo finally begins today! Thank you, thank you! Now, I will show all of you the true meaning of art. Oh, I love beauty. The name of this tower of ultimate beauty is... blibbity blah blah blah. The name is irrelevant. What you must know is that this tower plays the music of the future of Tokyo and the entire world. Arigato, merci beaucoup, banzai! There is no use resisting. Come to the Shibuya terminal! Hurry, hurry, Itsuge! Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you personally for gathering here today. However, this tower is not finished, and that is why I need you, all of you. With your voices, we can complete this tower of ultimate beauty together. Now, wipe that pitiful smile off your face. Show me the demons inside you all. Oh, let the evil show, baby. Yes, that's wonderful. You all look so terribly evil. Now this is art, baby. The art of despair. Ooh, we spend so much energy fearing our own demise. Channel that useless energy towards the tower. It shall live there for all eternity. Abandon your hopes and throw away those miserable smiles. And now, here to guide you all are my beautiful children, Zero Beat. And DJ Big Gochi will provide the accompaniment. Oh, thank you. All right, everybody. Let's dance. All together now. Hi-ya! Jet Set Radio. Do not interfere with my masterpiece. My work? Huh? All of you, heed my words. My name is Rokaku Goji. I hold the keys to the future of mankind. All of you, men, women, and children, mine. The world belongs to me! See you later! Sayonara!
Man's desires crumbled as the tower was once again nothing more than steel and glass. These scraps of paper we call money, oppressive laws set forth by corrupt men. None of these can ever extinguish the yearning for freedom felt in the hearts of all mankind. Graffiti souls are the symbols of Tokyo's freedom. And the more people are pushed, the stronger that yearning for freedom becomes. And in the end, he was not strong enough to overcome that power. He had been doomed from the beginning. However, his existence might be nothing more than a symbol of the guilt that people feel for all their greed and desire. Or perhaps Tokyo has shown that it is one giant radio brotherhood. Perhaps he too realized this in the end.
Yo!
Oh, what? Come on, the streets are in trouble again? Who's gonna rise to the call? Remember, the streets don't wait for no one. Yeah, this is DJ Professor K, baby. The mayhem, know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is DJ Professor K, baby. The master of mayhem, know what I'm saying? Bring you...
Now I just need to seal you.
Obito.
To think I'd come all this way just to switch paths. Switched paths now. I might as well figure out what I can do. And do it.
Obito, what are you doing?
A man who I once tried to use, Nagato, betrayed me with this. Gedo Art of Rinne Rebirth.
If you use that, then you'll...
Why did Nagato betray me? I think I understand now. Human emotions stacked up and linked together can truly become a powerful thing.
Enough chatter. It's about time that our ambitions bore fruit.
Time to switch out.
Black Zetsu Ghetto Art of Rinne Rebirth.
Now I can fight for real. No other body will do. It is only a real battle when I can feel my blood boiling and my flesh dancing. Madara, you were waiting for this the whole... So this is Sage Jutsu Chakra. Seems easy enough to use. Madara, what are you after? Hashirama, do you remember when I spoke to you in front of the Uchiha monument? He'd said that true happiness can be found when two opposing forces are brought together. But I also told you that there was a different way to interpret that. Uchiha and Senju, only the one who acquires the power of both clans will achieve true happiness. Do you not think that would make sense too? I am not...
How did you come back to life?
I suppose I would have to think over this.
Don't tell me.
I commend you for being able to fight with me this long.
Stop acting like such a badass! I'm gonna crush you!
Awaken, you want choose your own.
I knew it wouldn't be
Take this! We've got him cornered! Now let's crush him! Now!
Gather your tails!
Wow! Yeah!
That should do it.
Sorry I'm late, Lord Madara. Did you bring it? Of course. Now things will really get fun.
Summoning Jutsu!
That's...
The corpse of the Ten Tails.
What about the left eye? Looks like it'll still take them a while longer. Although, the same goes for this. Do not compare me to some bro who took years to get his pet back. This will take seconds. Watch.
Limbo Border Jail! He might try something. Watch out! Come on!
What did he do?
Now then. Back into your cages, beasts.
What power? I can't go on.
Guys!
Now all the tailed beasts are together. Next comes...
Naruto! These pitter-patters.
He lost his tailed beast.
What?
Naruto's on the brink of death right now. We can still save him. Go to the fourth at once. Part of the Nine Tails is inside of him, too.
But what about you?
I'll keep him busy. Go! There's hardly any time left!
Please wait for me.
What do you intend to do with that child? Now that he has lost his tailed beast, he's done for.
But we still need to save him! Naruto is the hope of all shinobi. I feel the same way.
You've changed. You used to have a much harder heart.
It was all for the village. I simply hardened my heart to help the village.
Oh.
Receiving life was your downfall. You should have stayed reanimated. That's what you'll regret as you die!
You are one of the last remnants of Uchiha.
Don't forget that you've already died once.
Fine. Either way, you have so little time left. Unlike Naruto, you are good at using your head before you act, Sasuke. That is good. Uchiha should fight sophisticated battles.
What did you want to come back to life for? Our time is long past.
I just wanted to finish creating the country that Hashirama failed to complete. But this world is a product of the last person who failed. Hashirama. And patience on the brink of death require drastic intervention.
Is that what you think the infinite Tsukuyomi is?
Yes. That's the true world I was dreaming of. A world without sacrifice.
I see. I won't say I don't understand the world. That dream isn't something for you to interfere with.
We never really could see eye to eye, Tobirama.
Get back! Take control! I'll leave the rest to you. Get back! You do the rest! Take there! Take this! Take there! Think about it. What did I say? Relics from the past need to learn when to shut up.
It's over.
Be careful! He's aiming for something!
What was that?
Hashirama filled this world with hypocrisies. In order to protect something, you must sacrifice something.
Damn it! What is this?
Even if that may be your friend, your brother, or your child. I have given you more than enough time. How unfortunate. So this is the power of the Sage of the Six Paths. Now I just need my left eye.
What's wrong?
Sasuke's chakra! You're strong. You can't lose. You... I said I'm going!
Hold on! Where are you going?
To Sasuke! We need to hurry or we won't make it! I won't let him die. No matter what! I'll never let him die here!
Naruto and Sasuke walk toward death. What do they see in the rift between the material world and the afterlife? And so, time takes a sudden turn. In the next chapter, the final showdown.
Wrong. The will inside me doesn't belong to you. My will is the will of...
You're strong. You can't lose.
My dream is to surpass the Hokage!
Someone who doesn't care about their friends is even worse. Naruto, I want to fight with you too.
Bring back Sasuke.
Just are you?
If that's what it means to be smart, then I want to be an idiot for the rest of my life.
I'm glad I made you my student.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Never forget your friends.
I love you. Stand tall with me, Naruto. Stay strong and don't break your word. I won't either. That's my ninja way.
I can't die here. This is what Itachi lived for. I can't let it end here.
Sorry, Sasuke. Another time.
You aren't hurt, scaredy cat?
You are weak.
Hey, you brain-dead loser.
We're friends! You think someone who can't even save a friend could become the Hokage?
This is the last time.
To him, your life was worth more than the entire village.
We're going to crush the Hidden Leaf.
I will always love you.
I'm going to create a true village. Until the real shadow appears. I can't.
Enough already. I thought this body is what you wanted. Once I recover this left eye, I'm just going to throw it away.
If he gets that left eye, Madara will become even more dangerous, which means there's no way we can let that happen.
Kakashi, he's...
We don't know much about him, other than the fact that his name is Black Zetsu. But it looks like he was working on something secret while he was doing Obito and Madara's bidding.
Now, after all this time, he betrayed Obito.
Yes. Which means he must have only ever accepted Madara as his true master.
Kakashi-sensei!
Sakura! What's... Naruto!
The Nine Tails got yanked out of Naruto. If we don't do something... That's why I'm here, Lord Fourth. I need your...
If I give my Nine Tails to Naruto, he'll survive?
Yes!
It's okay. I'll be right there to save you.
Naive.
You!
What?
Sensei, What's going on?
I'm sorry. He stole the Nine Tails.
Now Naruto will die, which means the war is over. All that's left is...
My time has come.
Lord Madara.
You are late, Black Zetsu. I had to come out here on my own.
Kakashi, that's...
Yes. Just like Obito, it looks like he's acquired the power of the Six Paths.
I'm sorry, but I stole the Nine Tails from them.
Good. Bring it over here with the left eye.
Just stop it. As long as Lord Madara lives, you can't... You're still...
Madara.
You're able to regain consciousness in that state.
I can't go to sleep yet. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Me? What could we possibly have to talk about now?
What am I to you?
What a stupid question. To me, you are nothing but Madara. The being who rejects this world is Madara. All those who keep that ideal in their hearts and work to complete the infinite Tsukuyomi are nothing but Madara. You should have completed your mission and ended your existence as Madara. As the Messiah who saved the world. I thought you understood how things worked. Just as the Sage of the Six Paths showed us, this world is a failure. The Sage of the Six Paths' work merely promoted the hypocrisy of the human race. Chakra only gives birth to war and false hope. While you and I sought peace, we also simultaneously sought war. That is the reality. Infinite suffering is forced upon this reality by the power of chakra. That is why I am going to create a new world. Through the infinite Tsukuyomi, I am going to create a dream world free of all that sinister chakra. As the last one, and the one who possesses the greatest chakra of all, I shall lead everyone. And you are me too, not Obito. This way. You are Madara. As of today, you are our savior. You are still the Messiah. You.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain. He'll never have to walk over the corpses of his allies.
A certain shinobi enlightened my idiotic brain. Apparently, even if leaders have to make people walk over their own corpses, they never walk over the corpses of their allies. I'll never let you walk over me again. Now I finally understand. Creating a false name and leaving everything to other people is different from entrusting something to your friends. I'm not you. Yes, right now, I'm the one who wanted to be Hokage.
You get it, don't you? You're...
Obito Uchiha. I'm taking this. Kakashi, take Naruto into the space-time dimension.
So that's his plan.
Me too.
Not so fast.
If I try to leap without the proper planning, he could come for me when I'm wide open.
I was wondering what you were planning. You were actually aiming for the tail beasts inside me? You're trying to save Naruto. But all you pulled out were fragments of the One Tail and the Eight Tails. And you cannot jump back into that space-time dimension, not while I am here. In the end, you failed to accomplish anything. You are just a powerless shinobi now.
Yes, if I were on my own. But I remember what you taught me once. The Sharingan's true power is unleashed when the left and right come together. With both Sharingans together, we're strong. At least. Way stronger than someone who only has one Rinnegan. The goal is simple. I'm going to buy you time to leap to Naruto. That's all.
Got it. And that'll be enough to save Naruto?
Yeah. Leave it to me. And I'll be the leader this time.
I'll take the lead here.
You're my backup, Kakashi.
It'll be our first time teaming up in a while. Don't screw this up, Obito.
Let's go.
It is time to return my video.
You really think I'll just give this eye back for free?
I shall have to.
Take it from here, will ya?
You can't get away.
Think of me as a wall! Leave this to me!
Tired of all this already?
That's my line.
You must understand, the six-pack is a failure. The chakra is the sage of the six-pack shared with everyone. He explained this power in new shape, tried to use it.
Obito. St. George Shadow Style Thunder Blast!
Take it from here, will ya?
You are indecisive as
Ready to run.
Gotcha.
Here I come!
St. George Shadow Style Thunder Blast!
Here I come!
Fire style!
Yo! Here I come!
St. George Shadow Style Thunder Blast!
Take it from here, will ya? I'm ready to run. Fire
the true power of the Shoutout. Perhaps that confidence of yours wasn't all a bluff.
Gotcha!
Use it now!
Yeah.
Obito!
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Kakashi! Obito!
You actually had perfect timing. Guy.
Looks like I made it in time.
How? The jump should have been impossible at that speed. I see. They both used Kamui to double the speed. You put a lot of thought into this, Kakashi Hatake.
Take care of the rest for me. Obito!
It's okay. I'm going to save Naruto.
Can we trust you?
I could never walk in a straight line. But now... I've finally reached my goal.
Don't get in my way! I'm going to Sasuke!
Yes, you've mentioned that, but... Lord Madara ordered us to let no one pass.
Also, that Sasuke guy? I don't think you're going to save him. He's as good as dead by now.
How dare you!
Karin looks panicked. Something must have happened to Sasuke. Sarutobi-sensei. Let's take care of him. I'll leave Zetsu to you.
Whoa! What are you doing all of a sudden? Are you planning on beating me up so you can go on ahead? There's no way! I'm not just gonna let you do that. Lord Madara's orders are absolute. If I screw up, there's no telling what kind of punishment he'll dish out to me.
I suppose then I'll have to teach you who's the scarier one between Madara and myself.
Hey! See? I knew there was no reason to get worried.
He's making fun of you, Orochimaru.
I'm actually being made fun of here. This is such a new experience.
Orochimaru. I never thought I still feel anger and remorse. Others is also happy. Yes, I really am. Soft-hearted.
Still, the more I look at it, the more amusing your body seems. If I had the time, I'd love to inspect it.
You'll never change.
The desire to inspect unknown things is a disposition all humans are born with. Mine is just a bit stronger than others.
A bit, huh?
I'll suppress it for now. There's something else I'm more interested in. Now, let's hurry up and find Sasuke.
Ow!
Leave the rest to me.
Well then, I will.
Sasuke! Who are you? What are you doing to Sasuke?
I see. So it was you. Kabuto.
I sensed you all hurrying here. I knew it was you, Lord Orochimaru.
Huh? This is Kabuto?
What did you come here for?
That's my line.
And what are you doing to Sasuke? Get out of the way!
Calm down, Karin. Take a moment and actually sense him.
But, he... Huh? I can feel his chakra. Why?
I'm not who I was before. I have no intention of harming Sasuke.
Then, Kabuto, you...
Yes. I used my medical ninjutsu and the Hashirama cells that I've done extensive research on to save his life.
Sasuke, I'm so glad.
But Kabuto, if you're here, then that means Itachi's Izanami must have worn off.
It did. I refused to accept myself. I didn't know who I really was. But Itachi used Izanami to help me realize it. I'm Kabuto, and no one else. Itachi wanted to protect you, even if it meant his life. I won't let his wish go unfulfilled. And now, it's my wish as well.
Guys here?
Now, Kakashi. Where's Naruto? He was fighting here, wasn't he?
Naruto's getting healed in another spot right now. Now, until Naruto gets back here, we need to buy as much time as we can. Listen up, guys.
Now, I'll take this. From here on out, the Blue Beast will take charge!
You have spirit, I'll give you that. But that's all you've got.
Whoa!
You walk into the jaws of death all by yourself, though.
If that's where my passion is, then I'll keep charging forward, even if it's into the jaws of death. That's what kind of man my guy is.
Interesting.
I'll destroy everything. We're not finished yet.
Taiju users at your level were all over the place during the War in the States period. You are just another lukewarm shinobi from a lukewarm world. Your fists of will, all lukewarm.
My taijutsu isn't even making me flinch.
You certainly realized it by now. Lukewarm attacks like that will never deal any serious damage to me. Now dance some more for me. You are showing a little persistence.
I'll destroy everything.
Awaken. You aren't supposed to choose your own.
Your resilience is truly remarkable.
What are you doing?
And there it is!
Finished already?
Guy! He is fine! Lee. Phew, that was so close.
Looks like you can dance a little, but it still won't work on me. What will it be? Surely you must be out of options by now.
If the current me is out of options, then I just need to bring out the next me.
What is he talking about?
It's time for the Noble Leaf's blue beast to say goodbye. And transform into the Crimson Beast!
Guy-sensei, you are not gonna open up the gate of death! No, you can't do that! No one wants you to go that far. It'll end up taking your life.
No. This is what I want.
Guy-sensei! Has the time really come, Guy-sensei?
Remember, you already proved it to me.
What?
I want to prove that even if I can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu, I can still become a great ninja. Yes, it's a fine goal worthy of pursuing. So you just need to trust in your own path and keep running. Become strong so that just watching you makes me smile.
Guy-sensei, please accept me. This time, I am going to make my ninja way shine once and for all!
My mother gave me this strong body. And my father gave me the flames of youth. I received the pain of defeat from my friends. Also, I received the ability to treasure the act of protecting my own ninja way from you. I'm satisfied. Now I just need to protect it till the very end. Lee, watch my back. This'll be your very last lesson.
Yes, sir!
Just give it up already.
Burn, heart, burn! Roar, soul, roar! The time has come for me to protect what I love, even if it kills me! 8 inner gates, gate of death, open! 8 inner gates, release formation!
Interesting.
I need to protect them. That's what all of this is for. Burn, youth, burn! Burn until the very last flame burns out!
It looks just like during autumn.
You're right. But I'm not just gonna wither and fall. I'm gonna become the nutrients. new green leaves sprout and lead to a new spring. Beautiful reach its zenith when it's burning with a deep crimson light.
I have not been this excited since I fought Hashirama. Strong as you. Yes, keep dancing!
There's only one thing left to do.
I withstood it. This victory is mine. What is this feeling?
That was Guy's final move.
Guy-sensei! Guy-sensei!
What is that? Wait a second. Even though he opened the gate of death, his wounds are getting worse. He's alive.
What?
Guy isn't dead. He's still...
Really?
Lee, hurry up and take Guy to the medical team.
Yes, sir!
Someone saved Guy. But who?
There aren't many people who can make me feel even the inkling of a threat. That is why I was easily able to notice you. Over and over. How many times do you need to hinder me before you are satisfied? Naruto Uzumaki.
Is that... Naruto?
That man is gone. Did he burn up into ash and disappear?
I saved Bushier Brow Sensei!
Saved him? What are you talking about?
I don't quite understand it myself. I feel like I can change everything now.
Seems like something happened to you. But in the end, nothing will change. You cannot defeat me. I have the power of the six.
I'm not gonna defeat you, stupid! We're gonna defeat!
You, Madara.
Sasuke, you too? What's with them? How can they go this far?
This is... Am I... dead?
You aren't dead.
Huh?
This is the world of your mind. Just consider yourself in the space between reality and the afterlife.
Who are you, old man?
I am a monk who's come to watch and see how Ninshu ends, surpassing all generations, traversing this world with chakra alone. My name is Hagoromo Atsutsuki, the founder of Ninshu, also known as the Sage of the Six Paths.
What? The guy who created ninjutsu? If you're the sage, then I have a lot of questions for you.
The questions can come later. First, you should listen to what I have to say. No, you must. As the reincarnation of Asura, it's also your duty.
Huh? Asura? What the heck are you talking about?
Allow me to explain everything from the beginning. About my sons and my mother. My mother, Kaguya Atsutsuki, came to your land from a very distant place. She came to harvest the fruit of the divine tree. In this war, you saw the divine tree as well, didn't you? She harvested its chakra fruit. She ingested the fruit, acquired its power, and then came to rule this land. But a power that's too strong creates conflict. In the end, people both worshipped her as the rabbit goddess and feared her as a devil. Then Kaguya gave birth to 2 sons. One of them was me. In order to atone for the sins that our mother left behind, we fought with the Ten Tails, the incarnation of the divine tree. The divine tree had gone berserk and was trying to reclaim the fruit that had been taken from it. It was a violent battle. We were both wounded, but we persevered, achieved victory, and sealed the Ten Tails inside me. Then some time passed, and I fathered 2 sons. I named the elder one Indra, the younger one Asura, and taught them about Ninshu. They were both my sons, but there was one big difference between them. One possessed genes that had strongly inherited my chakra, while the other's was rather weak. Indra was truly a genius. He could do anything on his own, and took pride in how he was different from other people. In contrast, Asura never seemed to succeed in anything, and he wasn't able to achieve anything on his own. Therefore, he always put forth effort and depended on help from his allies. They also answered Asura's calls for help, which created harmony. Through watching how Asura lived, I caught a glimpse of a new possibility. That's when I decided to entrust Ninshu to Asura. But Indra wouldn't accept it. And thus began a long, long battle. The feud didn't end between Indra and Asura. Even after their bodies died, their chakra never disappeared, and over time, they were reincarnated over and over again. Naruto, earlier I told you that you were the reincarnation of Asura. Now do you understand? And the current reincarnation of Indra is...
Sasuke.
Exactly. Indra's chakra dwells within Sasuke. My son's chakra moved from Hashirama and Madara to you two. Even now, after decades and centuries, the brothers' battle continues.
So this whole time, Great-Grandpa, you've been watching your kids fight with each other?
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Huh.
Through Ninshu, I tried to explain that chakra was here to connect individuals. But Kaguya used chakra only for herself, and unified the world with its power. But unification through power is nothing but a rampage. Therefore, she became a being to fear. The same could be said for Madara now. If he continues to acquire power, then eventually... I want you to stop Madara. The circumstances, your will, I feel something special in you compared to all the other vessels so far. That's why I'd like to place a bet on your potential.
I've already placed that bet myself.
Kurama!
Me too.
Why are you inside me?
Obito pulled a part of Shukaku's and my chakra out from Madara. He knew that there were a few tailed beast powers that you were lacking.
Lacking?
Did you forget? You've been receiving chakra from sources other than Shukaku and Gyuki for some time.
Oh. You mean from back then? You're right. The other tailed beasts did share their chakra with me earlier.
It took a while, but...
Naruto, what do you want to do? How do you hope this battle will end?
I'm an idiot. So I don't really get all that Asura reincarnation stuff. But I know what it means to have friends. And I want to protect that. That's all.
So, that's your answer.
Yeah.
Entrusting everything to Asura is what created this calamity. Now, I'd like to entrust my power to you as the reincarnation of Indra. Whatever happens beyond this point, Naruto, Sasuke, that's up to you.
Sasuke isn't my real brother, but I know that we can come to an understanding. After all, we're really good friends.
Now, raise your dominant arm.
I never thought they would be able to push me back.
Hear me, weakling who harbors fear.
A voice?
Take me inside you. Take it all. Take all of the divine tree inside you. Do that, and infinite power will be yours!
I never thought the divine tree itself would bestow me with power. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha. I have now acquired perfect immortality for all eternity. No matter how strong you get, you will never be able to stop me.
We haven't even fought yet, and you're already jumping to conclusions?
So be it. Then this shall be our final battle.
I knew it. Looks like there was another Madara around Madara himself.
Acquiring the renegade really changed the world. To think that you would see through me, one who exists in the invisible world of Limbo.
Focus on the shadows.
Sasuke Uchiha. He's the only one who evolved from Sharingan into a straight torso, just like mine. Perhaps Sasuke and I are connected by something other than blood. Entertain me! That's it. Dance, you cretins. Entertain me even more than that taijutsu.
Get back.
Damn it! That other Madara keeps getting in the way!
Get too worked up. Exactly what he wants.
Limbo. Whispered struggle ends here. No matter what, you should feel honored. This is the power that will change everything about the shinobi.
Let me fight.
Awaken. You are choose your own.
Figures I could not take them both out at once. It's simple. You should feel honored. This is the power that will change everything about the shinobi world.
Let me fight. You know what to do after he shows an opening, right?
Yeah! Leave the shooting jutsu to me! I have Tail Beast power on my side! If I borrow Shikaku's power, I should be able to...
You should feel honored. This is the power that will change everything about the shinobi world. What are you doing?
Yeah! He moved?
He switched places with the shadow.
This is bad! Kakashi-sensei's over there!
Finally.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, hurry up and take my left eye and...
I don't think so.
Come we!
Sakura!
Where? Kakashi-sensei! Sensei, the left eye!
Where's Obito? I thought Madara jumped over too.
Yeah, he did. But then Obito let me escape.
Kakashi-sensei! Can I see that left eye for a minute?
Huh?
Okay. Kakashi-sensei, open your eyes.
No way! How did you do that?
Well... it's kinda hard to explain.
So that's how you saved Guy.
Yeah.
Enough talking. He'll be here soon. He must have both Rinnegan eyes now. He won't be like he was before. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah.
You haven't forgotten what I taught you during your first bell training, have you?
Of course not! Teamwork!
Then... dying together is also a special type of teamwork, is it not?
Obito.
Obito isn't here anymore. This body is mine now.
I gathered up the Tail Beast Chakra and acquired the power of the Divine Tree, and now I have acquired both Rinnegan eyes. You could even say that I have surpassed the Sage of the Six Paths himself. I have reached the realm of the gods. Through a god's eyes, you look like nothing but a bunch of tiny, brittle creatures.
Planetary devastation!
Sasuke!
Naruto, did you figure it out?
Yeah, he has 4 shadows now!
Planetary devastation and the Shadow Susanoo. Quite the combo. Now, writhe. Keep dancing for me.
Susanoo too.
Imagine it must be difficult. Show me what kind of plan you have come up with.
Sasuke! I'll fight too!
Stay there! I'll find a way out of this. For now, just don't interfere.
I will give you credit, though. You possess extraordinary... The true battle begins now.
Here's the first one! Sasuke, be careful. I have a bad feeling.
I'll end your pathetic lives here and now.
I won't miss my chance.
He's gone.
You does seem like Sasuke possesses something similar to what I have. Reaction time is I cannot hold back any longer! Was the correct my infinite superiority. You lead people to true path of the shinobi. On to obliterate! Enough already.
Let's finish it with this next move, Sasuke.
Yeah.
He's the Jiraiya and Nagato, and all the other shinobi have been wishing for. Can't go down until we knock you down!
Peace you speak. He's nothing but a transient one. True peace only exists in dreams. Dreaming is the only way.
Enough about your dreams! That'll do it! If you really want to go inside a dream that night, go by yourself!
Too slow.
Let me at him!
How you have this much power?
Your dream ends here. Get out of my
Slip back. This will throttle you to the
That'll do it!
Burn away!
only one. True dream will be.
I already told you! We aren't gonna let you do that!
You ins. Planetary devastation!
Amaterasu!
We're not done yet! Time to up the stakes!
Sage of the Six Paths. How could I fall to you maggots?
Lord Orochimaru. The jutsu that helped Kabuto to change his mind. Izanami, what kind of a jutsu is it?
It's one of the visual jutsu passed down by the Uchiha clan. Once you get stuck inside it, you'll never be able to get free until you change how you think. No, until you change your heart itself. You'll be stuck in the same infinite loop until you accept your mistakes.
I've been in the wrong for so long. I foolishly believed that I could do anything as long as I transformed into something other than myself. But then Itachi taught me that was a mistake. But I was afraid of my own failure, so I just kept running away, never accepting it. Still, it wasn't something I could accept immediately. After going through that loop, over and over and over again, I'm perfect.
Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
Itachi Uchiha! Is that all? There must be a way to escape from this loop. As of now, I'm superior to Itachi. There's nothing I can't do. I just need to acquire everything I lack. That's me. There shouldn't have been anything wrong with that. I became Lord Orochimaru's replacement. Perfect being. So then, why? I told you.
You won't get away.
It's no use. No matter what I try, nothing ever changes. Just like when I formed in before. Is that all? There we go. Caesar, white extremity! Sage Art, inorganic animation! I really am too strong. If I defeat you, then I can escape this loop. No, that's not it. I saw just how wrong that is so many times. Damn it! Sage Art, range jutsu! What a wonderful situation. Am perfect. This is Itachi Uchiha. I'm the perfect one. I didn't do anything wrong, and I never will! But I'll keep standing up as many times as I need to in order to defeat you. A sage art scattering rays! A sage art this way! This way! All right. This way! All right. What am I? I thought I defeated him. It's looping again? What did I do wrong? I thought I was perfect.
Don't you see? You're nowhere near perfect.
If the perfect me is the real me, then an imperfect me isn't me. So, what am I right now? After going through the loop over and over, my mind started to deteriorate. I was unable to come to a conclusion and lost all confidence. I don't understand. It felt like various memories were spilling out from inside me. But there was one memory that never faded away. A memory from when I was a child, when I truly felt at peace. At that moment, in that place, I really existed as Kabuto. No matter how much my appearance changes, that memory will never change, and neither will my name. I've always been the same. Ever since then, I've always been Kabuto. It was so simple, yet I couldn't understand it, and just kept repainting myself with other people. Then, when I finally realized that,
I was freed from the jutsu. I see. Wonderful.
Land of Fire, Hidden Leaf Village. There stood a boy whose clan had been eradicated by his own elder brother. A boy by the name of Sasuke Uchiha. He lived for a period of time in peace. But as soon as he began walking down the path of revenge, he slipped into darkness. And finally succeeded in conquering his brother, Itachi Uchiha. But his brother's words had all been lies. The hidden leaf was the real enemy. Soon, the tiny flames of hatred grew into the inferno that was the Fourth Great Ninja War. And as the terrible conflict erupted, as he dashed toward the battlefield, Sasuke Uchiha saw someone completely unexpected. His brother had been revived into the physical world. Over time, the two came to terms with each other and were finally brothers once more. And then, after succeeding in what he came to do, Itachi disappeared into the light.
I will always love you.
Leaving just one line of truth with his little brother.
What am I?
There you are.
Suigetsu. And Jugo?
We've been looking all over for you.
So, what do you want with me? Why did you come all this way to find me?
Well, the thing is, we just happened upon a mind-blowing scroll in Orochimaru's hideout. Take a look. Well, pretty amazing, huh?
Yes. They're the ones with all the answers. There's someone I need to see now.
Who's that?
Orochimaru.
Huh? What are you talking about? You iced his ass.
You know Orochimaru. You really think that'd be enough to vanquish him? Jugo, bring that woman too.
Who is she?
A hidden leaf ninja Kabuto kidnapped. The seal absorbed Orochimaru's chakra. We'll just use that to summon Orochimaru back.
Whoa, hold on. Reviving Orochimaru is way too dangerous. Huh?
Curse unsealing!
Thought I'd be resurrected at your
See? What did I tell you? He's gonna attack us now!
Are you still after Sasuke?
Good question.
Take this! Let's go! Torrent! Water transformation jutsu!
We're only just getting started, aren't we?
Sasuke, he's just trying to screw with you.
Perhaps I make more of a serious effort.
Okay, let's just kill him again.
Suigetsu, I'm sure. How could you be so hurtful?
Sorry.
Too bad.
better now, Orochimaru? Had enough?
I've limbered up, yes. That'll do for now. Fighting him made me realize that he's a bit different from before. So...
There's something I want you to do for me, Orochimaru.
Yes, you really don't need to explain all that. I've been watching him the whole time, remember? And when you meet them, then what?
I know too little. I want them to tell me everything.
You needn't trouble yourself with all that. You're still just a child after all.
No. I'm not a child, not anymore. I can't be a child. I need to know how it all began. I need to know who I should be, what I should be doing. I want to know everything, so I can decide what it all means for myself. I want to make my own judgments. Then I'll decide what needs to be done.
I think I quite like you now. Very well. I'll help you. Come with me.
Where to?
Oh, to a place you know very well indeed. Come, let's go.
Wow. Who knew there was all this going on under the Leaf Shrine?
Now, let's begin. Reaper Death Seal, release! This mask is necessary in order to use the jutsu written in that scroll. Using this calls out the Reaper, which then possesses the user. Then we can release the things that were sealed by the Reaper. Jugo, Sasuke, Suigetsu, get ready! Now, Jugo, use your chakra to make the extraction from Sasuke. That should draw out the spores of the Zetsu that Tobi set as Sasuke's watchdog. They'll serve as the sacrifices to summon the Four. Reanimation Jutsu! Come now. Come! The ones who know everything. The former Hokage!
The first Hokage. Hashirama Senju, feared as the god of all ninja in the flesh.
What's going on here?
The Reaper Death Seal.
They must have released it somehow. And then used reanimation.
Looks like we've been brought back to life, First Hokage.
Reanimation again? Everyone seems to have no trouble using the jutsu I invented.
There's a reason for this. I simply prepared all this to grant his wishes.
My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I have some questions for you, Hokage.
What? Sasuke?
First of all, third, why did you make my brother do what he did?
I see. So you know.
I still want to hear it from your mouth. Everything about Itachi.
He killed his fellow clan members and stopped a coup. The man single-handedly prevented a war. He even installed himself in the Akatsuki as a spy after that, to keep the village safe. All under the condition that I protect you, his younger brother.
So it was really true. Now, first, I ask you. What is the village? What does it mean to be a ninja? Itachi, my brother, was prepared to protect the hidden leaf with his life, despite knowing he'd been used by the village. And he was proud to be a shinobi of the leaf. What does it mean to give up your own life to protect a village? And what about the ninja that creates such a situation and believe that it's okay? I want to hear it from you. I want to hear the truth, so I can decide for myself. Should I take revenge on the village, or...
Revenge on the village? You think I'm just going to let you...
Tobirama! Lower your hand.
Fine.
Well, excuse me. Well, you want to know about the village, you say? I'd be glad to tell you what you want to know, but it might take some time.
No. Please just tell the boy what he wants to know as quickly as possible.
What do you mean?
We're in the middle of a war here. Madara Uchiha has come back to life and is trying to destroy every last ninja in the world.
Yes, I can sense a powerful chakra presence at 2 o'clock.
The second Hokage is right. I'm picking up some intense chakra, too. But it's not just that. No, I think... this feeling. Naruto, you're fighting too, aren't you?
If Madara's back, talking will have to wait. We can't afford to sit around here and do nothing.
I'm sorry, but if you want to head to the battlefield, I must insist we finish our conversation first. If you can't provide Sasuke with the answers he desires, I wouldn't put it past him to use you all to destroy the hidden leaf.
Damn you, Orochimaru!
Don't worry, Orochimaru. We understand. Our first priority should be finding a way to ease up what's binding him. So, where should I begin? Well, in order to explain what a village and a ninja are, I must first explain about the two clans, the Uchiha and the Senju. We fought and fought. Both of us were at the very end of our ropes. And we both knew the end had to be in sight for one of us.
Madara, you saw that
This is
Take this. Take this. Coming down. I can't let you beat me. Take this. Get lost. Take this. Very nice. Saw that coming. Take this. Not mine. Take this. Too weak. Coming down. Die! Come on! Madara, why? It's over, Madara.
Then finish me. Can't do it? That is your problem, Hashirama. You're soft.
Yeah. I'll do anything to protect our... No, to protect my village, no matter what happens. I believe that protecting the village means protecting the people of the Hidden Leaf. The ninja, the children. I don't care who it is. My friend, my brother, or my own child. I won't forgive anyone who threatens it.
You have your priorities mixed up. That will create darkness in the village. Someday.
That's when I found my resolve. My resolve to protect the village to the bitter end. I don't know how he resurrected himself now, but I buried my friend for good that day, for the sake of the village. Which brings me to the village itself. What Madara and I envisioned at first was a place for clans to come together and connect. A way to bring order out of chaos, and keep it that way. It was a place where our children could be safe, where no pointless battles were fought, a place of peace. But the fact is, it created a darkness like the one that your brother Itachi bore. Perhaps Madara was right. Perhaps he saw all that coming. I'm the one who created that situation. I'm the only one who gave it the okay. You see, to me, a ninja is someone who bears anything necessary to achieve his goal. However, a ninja is also shaped by what sort of goal he strives for. Just like Madara and I.
A ninja is someone who bears whatever it takes to reach his goal.
That's what I built the village on. But Madara had a different ideal. I don't know about Madara's current resurrection. I don't know what's behind this idea of his to wipe out the world's ninja. But...
Infinite Tsukuyomi. Regardless of clan, creed, country, or anything. He wants to trap everyone in a genjutsu so he can make things happen exactly as he desires. Everything my brother and you fought so hard to protect. He wants to destroy it all.
Then we can't afford to stay here a moment longer.
Now that you've heard the first Hokage's explanation, what do you intend to do with it? Will you turn your blade toward the hidden leaf? Or...
As equals. I failed. I won't put myself above you and tell you this and that. It's too late. So this time, for once, let me tell you one small truth. It's all right if you never forgive me. But